Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we're diving into a super focused breakdown tailored specifically for independent driving instructors and driving school owners. If you teach people how to drive for a living, you already know your vehicles are literally your entire livelihood, right? And let's be real, they're probably the source of your biggest headaches too. We're going to unpack the Good Rates Savings Guide, and as we go through this, you'll notice we're keeping things looking sharp with these crisp navy blues and clean whites to match that professional Good Rates commercial insurance vibe. We're going to see exactly how they are changing the math on instructor overhead, because protecting your absolute most valuable business assets absolutely shouldn't mean sacrificing your hard-earned profits just to stay covered. So let's just address the elephant in the room right off the bat, or rather, that incredibly expensive dual-control car sitting out in your parking lot. Are you totally tired of paying massive premiums to protect it? Because, these aren't just your standard everyday commuter cars. They are highly specialized pieces of equipment. And honestly, you're putting teenagers who are literally still trying to figure out which pedal is the brake and which is the gas behind the wheel of your main business asset. You're already white-knuckling the passenger door handle while they try to parallel park, right? You really shouldn't have to stress over a massive insurance bill on top of that. But the industry kind of penalizes instructors for this inherent risk. It just drains your profits with sky-high rates to keep you legally on the road. Now, the scale of the solution here is what really stands out. A massive 20% reduction. We're not just talking about shaving off, a couple of dollars a month with some temporary promo code or getting locked into a super restrictive bundle. Getting a whole fifth of your insurance budget back into your pocket, that is an absolute game changer for a driving school's bottom line. When you actually stop and calculate how much of your operating overhead goes purely toward keeping those dual control cars insured year after year, recovering 20% of that expense is incredibly substantial. Just think about what you could do with that recovered monthly budget. You could invest in marketing, cover vehicle maintenance, or, hey, just keep more of what you earn. Now, I know what you might be thinking. The immediate fear for literally any business owner hearing the words huge discount is that you're losing some kind of vital protection. The natural assumption is, okay, what am I giving up here? But the data here highlights a really crucial assurance. You aren't sacrificing the quality of your policy at all. You maintain the exact same robust commercial-grade coverage that's required for the unique and very real liabilities of teaching new drivers, but you get it for a fraction of the cost. It completely debunks that old myth that proper protection has to be overwhelmingly expensive. It proves you can actually secure ironclad peace of mind without overpaying. Okay, so how do you actually execute this? Well, for an instructor, time is quite literally money. Every single minute you spend stuck on hold listening to elevator music with an insurance agent or bogged down filling out endless administrative paperwork is a minute you aren't in the passenger seat earning an income, right? That's why the quoting process we're looking at is designed to be exceptionally fast and completely free. There are no massive hurdles to jump through, no weeks of waiting in limbo just to see if you actually qualify for that 20% reduction. You can secure the savings quickly, verify the numbers for yourself, and get right back out there with your students. Locking this in is incredibly straightforward. You just need to connect with a Good Rates insurance specialist. And that word, specialist, is absolutely key here. You aren't getting routed to some generic, massive commercial call center where you have to literally explain what a dual control vehicle even is. You are speaking directly with someone who understands the exact nuances, the risks, and the specific requirements of the driving school industry. You can just jump over to www.goodrates.ca or call 647-889-4663 to connect straight to the experts. It's direct, it skips the runaround, and it gets you the exact right policy fast. As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to ask yourself, why continue draining your hard-earned budget when a 20% savings on your essential equipment is literally just one call or click away? We've seen that you absolutely don't have to compromise on your high-quality coverage, and we've seen just how easy it is to bypass those generic call centers and connect with a true industry specialist. If that money is just sitting there waiting to be saved, what's really stopping you from claiming it for your driving school today? Thanks so much for joining me, and here is to making smarter, much more efficient choices for your business.